Let's start tonight with Greg Hunter. Go ahead, Greg.
So, Emmitt, start with where was your energy level in this game compared to the recent one since you've come back? And secondly, how bad was it trying to play the last few games when obviously you were still trying to recover?
Honestly, I feel like my energy levels, personally, has been there. I really feel like, I've learned to create my own energy out there. And even if I've been tired or, whatever the case is, I've had to build my own energy. And that's kind of just been the story of every game since I've been here. We don't have the fans, so being able to create your own energy is a thing. When I first came back from the break, I was a little tired, but, obviously that's going to go away with, a few practices. And, once you start getting back into shape and, doing all the extra stuff that I was doing, you kind of just get back into game shape pretty quick. So.
Next is Skylar Callahan.
Hey, Emmitt, you seem to be a little bit more aggressive tonight. Were you just getting better looks, better matchups, or maybe just a combination of both, plus you getting your confidence back?
Personally, I want to be able to do everything on the floor. And, I feel like now that we're the style of offense we're running, I feel like things are more spread out. I feel like I'm able to create more for myself and create for more guys on the team. I just feel like now I don't have to sit out and only rely on cutting to the basket and shooting open threes to, create for myself. It's more so, when you got one guy in the paint and everything else is spread out and you got shooters around you, it's easy for you to be able to get by one defender. And if somebody steps over, kick it for a three or go and score. So.
Next is Cody Nesper.
Hi, Emmitt. Coach Huggs told us that you were down, 16 or so pounds. I'm just wondering, what do you actually have to do to work back from that?
Eat and lift weights. That's about it.
Justin Jackson.
Hey, Emmitt, they talk about, 40-minute games can sometimes be broken down into small moments, key moments. And I'm just kind of wondering, Gabe had a couple of really big defensive plays in the last minute of the game, blocking Young's shot that kind of got you guys an extra possession, and then kind of drawing the contact with Bolton with 6 seconds left. That was quite a collision. Taz gets the steal there. Your viewpoint of those plays and that collision, did it kind of catch your eye when you see something like that?
When I'm watching Gabe play, nothing really catches my eye anymore. I just expect him to go out there and play defense and take charges and get scrap buckets because that's just the type of guy he is. When you talk about Gabe, he has a defensive mixtape. When you see a guy has a defensive mixtape, there's not many of those guys out there. And I think there's only one other one that I've seen other than his. So, obviously basketball is a game of runs. And, they made a big run in the second half. And it was like they couldn't miss from three. But, obviously we had to weather that run and, come down and execute plays and do what we had to do to win the game. He's okay about that, I'm just saying.
Go ahead, Charles Montgomery.
Emmitt, Coach Huggins yesterday talked about the competitiveness of this team and not really where it wants to be at right now. When you finish this game up and now you look to that 6-game stretch that starts with Kansas on Saturday, what do you guys need to do to kind of really motivate yourselves and just be prepared for those 6 games against the top teams in the Big 12?
Honestly, the same thing we've been doing. We're not going to we're not going to do special stuff for, just based off of who we play. We're going to go out there and be the same team we have always been. We're not going to go out there and, change the way we play for anybody. So, to answer your question, it's really just stay us and, don't get out of what we do best and really just be who we are.
And final one for Emmitt. Go ahead, Kevin Kinder.
Emmitt, your second half dunk, did you see the defender there, or were you just going to the basket and he happened to get in the way when you dunked it over him?
I don't really remember. So, I remember when he met me up there and that was just the story. So I'm pretty sure I'll see it in like 30 seconds after I leave this room.
Okay, Emmitt, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.